Welcome to the stream. We're gonna push rank with Shaheen again, once again today, day 4, and we are at Destruction 4. Then I did like a small little rank push off stream yesterday. I got some ideas, gameplay ideas with Shaheen, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna try everything. And I played some Shaheen off stream, but we're gonna play it on stream. You know, I have like some new combo ideas as well. Some cool new combo ideas. Welcome, Steve. Welcome to the stream, brother. How are you doing? Are you good? Watermelon, welcome to the stream. How is the arcade stick? You know, I fixed apparently my 2 button, right? And I think I need to maybe like buy a new arcade stick. Because this arcade stick just gives me so many issues, right? I just have to buy a new one. I don't know, you know, the thing like you'll think about it, right? I'll see if my viewers want to support me, you know. I'll add, you can say maybe, you know, like, you know, donation goal, something like that, right? You know, for the arcade stick. And see how it goes. But I'll see, you know, if it works, you know, I'll change my idea. So far it is working good, right? 2 input. It is the 2 input, you can see that messes around. So far it's working fine. So far it is working fine. Okay, let me actually post on my Discord server that I am live. Like I forget. I almost forgot today. Because meanwhile I'm looking for the match, my brain is busy somewhere. You know, that's the thing. A lot of responsibilities, guys. You know, I have to like take my dad to hospital today. Take my mom there as well. I have to, you can say, buy water bottles for my kids. What else? What else I have to do? Yeah, I have to go for my eyesight checkup as well today. Come on, where are the matches? They're, like due to old age, they're just getting weaker. They feel pain in their muscles, right? They feel like they're getting weaker, right? Headache, muscle pain. So that's what my parents are, you can say, facing nowadays. I think that's due to the age. That's age factor. That's the age factor. And thank you so much, Steve, for the wishes. Oh, 60 damage. Uh, 17, 20, 24. 79, 73. So 20, 24. Okay, so forward force you can say is like a good combo player. So look, if you do this, into this, into this, that's good. What else I can do? Uh, what else I can do? Maybe I can do this combo for okay. No, no, not that one, not that. 3 plus 4, 4, 4, down 4, 3, 2, snake 2. Yeah, this combo is consistent. Hello, hello, Fujin TK. Welcome to the stream, brother. Yeah, everything is well, bro. Everything is fine. How are you doing? I'm just trying to find some opponents to play with. Like in Pakistan, you cannot say I'm trying to rank up. In Pakistan, when you play online, you can say I'm trying to find someone to play with. This is what I'm trying. Okay, finally, guys, we found our first opponent. We found our first opponent of the day.
Get ready for the next battle.
Raven player. Okay, guys, we have Raven here. Still remember on day one with Shaheen. On day one, this guy was this rank. Raven. Armor. Claudio Destruction 5. Yeah, Raven is rare. Nice. Nice. Nice armor. Okay, he's playing good. Okay, down jab. No worries, guys. We're downloading his flowcharts. We're downloading his flowcharts. We're downloading the flowchart. So he went for like the shadow clone move into the down jab. He whiffed. He whiffed. Watermelon, are you looking for destruction 5 Claudia? We'll do it. We'll do it after the Shaheen maybe. This guy likes to spam armor move. This guy likes to spam armor move. And I love to spam hop kicks. No! I thought like, I'll win because of the timeout, but I did not win. I did not do the proper combo. He's gonna one and done. Okay, he did not do one and done. I should have gone for like proper combo there.
Round one. Fight.
Bro, stop spamming down jet.
Round two. Fight.
This guy keeps pressing down jab. Low parry like 20 million times, but he still did the down jab. Armor. Okay, I was looking for the down jab. I was looking for the down. Bro, stop mashing. I should have finished him off there in the like third round. I kept looking for the down jab and trolled.
Final round. Fight.
Oh my god. Guys, we're gonna lose the first set. Mashed the armor. Ah, what a masher. What a masher. Okay, whatever, guy, whatever, whatever.
Ready for the next battle.
Armor. What I could have done there? I could have done like war rising one there. Yeah, war rising one. No worries, guys. It was the first game. You know this combo. This combo. You know Chand and Why from Australia. He told me this combo yesterday. You know the hop kick combo. This combo is difficult to execute, but this combo is so good. Okay, it is the same Raven player, guys. Revenge time, revenge time.
Get ready for the
It is the same Raven player. It is revenge time.
round one.
Revenge time. Revenge time, guys.
Round two. Fight.
I did the armor move. How did he land? He didn't counter it. Okay, so that thing hits grounded. Now I could have launched there. Could have launched. You know, I don't fight a lot of ravens. So, hello, Jobran Jr. We're losing to a random raven player. Oh my god. Guys, I could have launched there. I'm so bad. You know where he did like backswing blow? He could have launched him there. Is he gonna run away? Is he gonna like one and done? Okay.
Round one. Fight.
Wake up quick. Guys, we're gonna win this set. Just wait and watch. We're gonna win the set. Drop the combo. Look at the tracking. Look at the tracking. That's set up. Jello, look at the track. I was literally behind Raven. No, wrong combo. Wrong combo. Actually, I'm like getting mixed up between like new combos and old combos. Guys, we're gonna inshallah win this. Hey Mike, welcome to the stream. Let's teach this Raven player a lesson. Just keep mashing, bro. Just mash. Just mash. Just mash. Mash more. Mash some wake up kicks. Mash some armor. Mash some armor. Mash something more, bro. I'm gonna teach this Raven a lesson. Just wait and watch, guys. You know there is a combo. Why rising to charge, right? I just forget that combo. Mash the armor, bro. Mash the armor. You're not getting extra points. I think there's a time where you can say the win streak points, you can say win streak bonus goes away. I think that is the limit. Bro, mash something. Mash. Mash, bro. Mash more. Boom. We did it, guys. Stupid idiot driven player. Whatever, whatever. You know, the first game I lost, I could have done a better combo. Second game I lost, I was just looking for the low parry on down jab. I could have played better in both games. So, Jordan Jr., I think you're not getting win streak points because you don't keep getting win streak points. Like until the final rank. That's not the case. I think the Raven player is off queue now. He's not gonna queue anymore. Okay, he's back. Come on. This Raven player wanna play. He wanna play.
Get ready for the
That's good.
battle.
We're gonna farm this player, guys. That combo is too hard. Mike Chance yesterday told me a combo that combo is harder. Bro, mash more, mash, 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 mash the wake up cake, duck, mash. No, just run away. Because he mashed and won 3 games from me. And now his mashing is predictable. He was mashing armor, panic buttons, down jab, uh, parries, and all of the defensive buttons that he got. Wait, he survived. Yeah, his defense is pressing. His defense is just pressing. Bro, pressed something. Press something. Press something, bro. Press something. Mash something. Where is your mashing, bro? This is how you mash. Lose all the chip damage. Wake up kick. Mash wake up kick. Eat the blue hands. You're halfway to GS. Nice, nice. You can make it there. Keep trying. You're almost there. Yeah, he lost all of the grey life there. This is Shaheen's magic. Mike, you know like which combo is difficult? This combo is actually difficult. Look, this one, this. You have to do deep dash there. Not that deep, but yeah. Because in this combo, you not only have to do while rising 3 cancels, sneak cancel, but you also have to time your while rising 3. You not get closer to the opponent. So it has timing with while rising 3 cancels. You know, turned off the fan because power is off. Power is not available. You know, I don't want my backup to die quickly. So Raven player. This is the Raven player. Guys, he's not gonna come. He's not gonna come. GG's, bro. GG's. Raven player. Look at it. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Mac, this is the actual difficult combo. I need to get used to, you can say, this combo. I need to get used to this combo. This, this, this. You know what I saw like Chant and why I saw him doing these combos on his stream. His combos are good. Come on, Raven bro, why are you running away? Look at this, second time in a row. This guy ran away. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Bro, just block me if you don't want to fight me. Just block me. Why are you wasting my time? Okay, so Chant has strong execution, I see. By the way, guys, one more thing, like if you feel like sometimes if you want to mention my name and my name is like too long, you can just use Malik. No, that is short. Taken 7 combos, still the coolest. Yeah, his Taken 7 combos were cool as well. You know, you used to do this. So Taken 7 combo used to look like this. This is how Taken 7 combo used to look like. You see, this was, and then you know, like this move used to be, you can say, tornado like combo extender. In that game, we had you know, we did not have tornado in Tekken 7. We had what was that thing called? Screw. Yeah, it was called screw attack. So we did not have tornado. So this move was a screw combo extender. But you know, I can even do a combo with this move. Look at this. You know, where is Faded? I'm missing Faded. You know, I want to know his opinion on this combo. Because the other day he was asking me, do I know any combo which deals more damage from Y Rising 2? And I think this is the combo that deals more damage. See books. Do I know Faded? Yes, like I met him on the stream. Small world. Where did I met him? On my stream. Where I got the friend request. Who is this guy? Okay, he's the Raven player. Maybe he wants to play FT. Let's see what he says. Yeah, Faded is a nice guy. No. This combo is real difficult. This is the real difficult combo of Shaheen, I think. I think this is the most difficult combo of Shaheen. Maybe, yeah. Because not only you have to do wall rising 3 cancels here, sneak cancels, but you also have to, you can say, time your wall rising 3s. Every single time. Every wall rising 3 must be like well timed. Not perfectly timed, but well timed, because otherwise you won't, you can say, be able to continue your combo. See, this is the thing. Do you believe you never have to play a different character in this game? What do you mean by that? I always play different characters, right? Isn't this question valid for someone who just plays only one character? Mike is saying 78 only. Yeah, Mike, this is 78 only damage. What can we do? This is Shaheen live. Now, like, because I mentioned faded. Uh, no. I'll still keep playing. Even if I mentioned faded, right? You have been a Jin main for a while now. The thing is, like, even if I mention faded, even if I feel like the Shaheen is like, attractive now. His gameplay is attractive. I wanna play this character. So it's not like I'm just gonna drop Shaheen after playing, or you can say after pushing the rank. So I'll keep playing this character. So this is the thing. Yeah, so I'll play other character. You'll help my Jin. The thing is, the only help I needed from Faded was the combos, right? He said to fix my problem, I should play other character. Do you think that is necessary? The thing is, look, if you want to learn matchups, there are different approaches you have. You can play other characters yourself, but that is the most time consuming process, right? That can be most knowledgeable process, but that is the most time consuming. I think the best process is to play versus people, not play the character yourself. Just play versus the matchup, because let's say if you play different characters, yeah, it will take a lot of time, right? You will get the knowledge, but even if you have the knowledge, right, and you don't play versus the character, you won't have the muscle memory to survive versus those moves and punish those moves. You can say on reaction. That's the thing. If you want to improve your fundamentals, okay, so the thing is, I don't think you have to play different characters. Maybe like 2, 3 characters, right? Play different characters with different play styles. Pick a timing based character, pick a poking character, right? Pick a stance character, because in this game you have to like learn the rush down style. Stance style, mashing style. You have to learn that. That is very helpful. So learn a character who has like mashing style, right? Someone like Lydia. Learn a character that you can play around pokes. Learn a character that you can play around You can say counter strike. Yeah, Jin is very versatile. With Jin you can do everything. With Jin you cannot rush down. I think Victor is more versatile. You cannot rush down with Jin. With Victor you can poke, you can play rush down. You have stances, right? You have like shenanigans, you cancel the stance, blah blah blah, you switch stances and you do shenanigans. You have good range, you have counter tools, you have good punishment, block with punishments, right? Where you have like different punishments. For example, for victory you have different 12 frame punishments, right? Two 12 frame punishments, two 13 frame punishments. For wire rising 13 you also have two 13 frame, two 14 frame punishments, so that's the thing. So play versatile character and play different play styles. Yeah, if you want to learn different play styles, yes, you have to play different characters, definitely. You cannot learn how to play around count hits with Shaheen. You cannot do that. Shaheen is not a count hit character, right? You have to like play Brian or maybe like Victor Jin. You cannot rush down with a character like Asuka now, especially now you cannot rush down with her. That's the thing. And if you were talking about, you can say like playing characters to learn matchups, yeah, it is viable, but least recommended method according to me, right? You can say like learning the matchups by playing the characters, but fundamental improving your fundamentals, because defense is also, you can say, part of fundamentals, right? You cannot say your fundamentals are good if your defense is not good. Okay, got a friend request. Not bhai. Yeah, intelligence. For a Dalgin player yesterday, you know, he just told me. I asked him, to play like maybe learn someone else. Keep playing Dalgin, but maybe like learn someone other than Dalgin as well. Come on, where are the opponents? Maybe I need to reset the queue. I think Raven was the only player who was online.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. Uh, Hopefully I'll find games now. The thing is, like, I still need to optimize my gameplay with this character. Um, I think he's the same Raven player.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm sitting in this boiling temperature, guys. Okay, he is dead. Okay, this guy is It's not mashing anymore. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, look at that. Taking 7 combos, guys. Taking 7 combos. Boom. Okay, is he gonna go? No. He's playing more controlled now. That's good. That's good. This guy has good adaptation. Okay, nice. This is good. He has good adaptation. Which is this is good. Wait, he knows. Bro knows. Okay, he started mashing again. I knew it was gonna mash. That is why I did not press there. Nice. Okay, I did down jab. Shane jumped over the down jab. Okay, I got lucky there, guys. I got lucky there. Bro is mashing again. You know what is my most favorite thing to do in Taken? Moving next. Like, let's say this is your opponent, right? You move next to your opponent and you go AFK. You don't move. You just stand there for like 10 frames, 20 frames, and then you win the timing. That is, I think, the most satisfying thing to do
Next battle.
for me. So let's say like you're in neutral. You are in neutral. You're moving around. You just go to the opponent like that, and you stand there, and then you win the interaction. What is the most satisfying thing for you guys to do? It is not satisfying when it go gets down. You get it? In my arcade there was a guy who used to call it like putting pressure, right? So there's a player. Uh, I think he lives in Oman now. He's in Oman. He's not in Pakistan. His name is Umair Asim, right? He goes by the gamer name UA Speed Fox. He used to be the best Horang player and he used to play Horang Engine. I know him since Tag 2 days. During Tag 2, when for the first time I played, when my friend played against him, he was doing that to him. He was doing movement, he was doing nothing. And I was telling my friend, bro, do something. And he was like, bro, he's putting pressure on me. So since then we call this thing putting pressure. We call this thing like putting pressure. Like that. Landing hop kicks. Boom boom boom. Look at this, guys. Shaheen Dash. Shaheen Dash. Bro, I got hit by the knowledge check. I got so happy he dropped the combo, but then I got hit by the follow-up knowledge check. No, down jab, down jab, down jab. Oh my god, I dropped the combo. I dropped the combo. Combo drops, most of the time. Whenever I die with Shane, it's because I drop a combo. Shaheen Dash. Are we gonna farm this guy until Destruction 5? I'm too far away, like 338 versus 355k. Too many Ks I need. Wait, I have a low count hit launcher. I have a low count hit launcher. That thing. Guys, look at that combo. Putting pressure, putting pressure. Look at that combo. Guys, look at that. Look at that. Raven got something similar. Back turned down to. Raven got something. The thing is, like, I lost three or four K points to this player. That's where you can say slowed down my progress. After that, we have been winning, which is good. Ah, that thing. Guys, look at that. This is what she do versus armor. And I don't think like it will work against Raven's armor, right? Raven after down back 2 is like -3, -4. Then armor. Wait, how fast is the armor of Raven? Backturn armor. Can I like interrupt with my counter hit low launcher? Where is Raven?
Get ready.
I know that that thing is like -13, -14, but -13. Yeah, -13. Shy uses -14. So can I interrupt it? 15 frames. No, I cannot. I cannot. What can I do? Look at the tracking. You see that thing is almost homing. No, never mind. I can go left side. Okay. Okay, that is good punish. 75 damage. That is what we used to do in Tekken 7. This thing. This thing was granted from back turn in Tekken 7. Wait, is this guaranteed? Raven can parry after getting by work turn 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Raven can parry, but the thing is, look, if Raven parries, wait, let me show you. So look, if Raven parries, I can do this, look. Wait. That thing, you see? That's what I can do. I can do single hit and do that, punish him like that. Wait, let me try something else. Down. Wait. Let me try something crazy. No. Yeah, if he tries to parry, just bait the parry and punish. Do this. And then, no, too late. Right, well, let's see if Raven blocks. No. I need to. The thing is, I need to time the parry. I think here. I think this is the correct timing, maybe. Okay, he can block here. Okay, so this is, you can say, the scenario. Another thing you can do is you can do this as well. You see, so you can bait the parry. The thing is, mix up is in your, you can select hand. It's going to be you who decides. Wait. Yeah, works. It works, guys. You just have to be quick. If you are quick, you can beat him like that there. Boom. Why the combo does not work in that situation? No, I think it won't work. Maybe I need like angle adjustment. So let's say, because look here, I think the angle is different. You see, I have a little bit of left angle. I have a little bit of left angle there. So if I do side step left there, but I don't have enough time. No. Where I can place my head burst in this combo. Okay. So that is where I can place my head burst. No, I think I have to do it quicker. Okay, so I just have to do it instantly. Immediately after I enter the stance. Wait. Guys, let me try a new combo. Ah, does not work. 81. I think this is the most difficult shine combo. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I'm not saying like most difficult combo in the game, but most difficult shine combo. Bro, I need to like reset the queue.
Get ready for the next.
It's taking too long. Guys, I'm getting the arcade vibes. You know, in the arcades here in Pakistan, if you go to any arcade, most of the arcades they don't have like air conditioner there. Most of them, but when I say most of them, I mean like 99%. Maybe one in 100 arcades you will find, you can see an AC there, air conditioner. But in most of the arcades, you don't find, you can say, any air conditioner. And in summer, if you go to the arcade, you know, just sweating. Everyone is sweating. Oh my god, it is crazy. And here, right now, I'm getting the arcade vibes. And I'm not sweating as hard as I used to back then in the arcades, because in the arcades there are a lot of other players as well, you know. So you know, it kind of creates, you can say, that suffocation type environment. And you know, in like during peak summer, right, you can say in the at the end of June, that is the time where arcade owners usually ask people, or the players in the arcades who are waiting for their turn, to you can say, go outside the arcade and wait there, right? Maybe go to another shop, maybe just, you know, like, you know, go somewhere else and return after like 15 and 20 minutes. Okay, it's starting to cool down there. Yeah, you know, like Australia and Pakistan, it's totally opposite there. And it's starting to get hot here, Mike. It has just started. You know, you can like literally search the temperature in Lahore right now, and temperature right here I'm sitting in is 34, and I'm not in Multan. I still remember I went to a tournament. Wait, never mind, it's 38. 38. I'm sitting at 38 without any fan. I still remember I went to Multan. Multan is the hottest city here in Pakistan, right? And they have some of the best players we have. So back then in the taken 7 days, I went to Multan. I still remember on the event day I took a bath like 3 times a day, you know, like from 10 a.m. starting from 10 a.m. to like 4 p.m. right? Between that time I took a bath like 3 times. I was about to go unconscious in that event because of how suffocating the environment was. It was so hot there. I think it was like temperature was around 50 degrees centigrade. Because 38 it is right now 38 here in the Lahore. And you can literally search in Google temperature in Lahore. And I'm surviving without a fan. Because power is not available, right? If you turn on the fan, unit's gonna, as you can say, maybe like reduce the power backup. Because my family is, you can say, like you know they have their fans and everything turned on. That's the thing. And I have, you can say, this big PC running here, two LEDs, right? Arcade stick. And I have, you can see, this UPS, this big machine here, uninterruptible power supply, right? And it is 2000 watts power supply. So it is also running on the same power, right? So power consumption right now is very high. Thank you for the sub, the fat boxer. And I'm not finding any opponent to fight. Let's see. Maybe there is someone who is online. We can play Shaheen versus that player. The Raven player is online. Should I ask the Raven player? Maybe I can ask the Raven player. The thing is, like, I want to rank up, and you guys can see it is getting more and more difficult after getting these ranks. It is getting more and more difficult to find games. Tell him to play ranked. No, 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 no. He'll consider that I'm being toxic. I want to farm him. I'm not gonna message him, bro. Play ranked. I wanna farm him. I cannot do that, Mike. Right? It does not sound right. Especially if you're winning, right? Especially if you're the one, who is winning. You cannot like ask your opponent who just lost to you like 4 sets in a row to play ranked. Okay, Raven player. I think he's the same Raven player. Maybe he found someone else.
Get ready for the next.
Everyone does that here. No, no, no. I do. Like according to my brain, according to me, it is not good thing to do, right? Okay, I'm gonna ask him to, like until he keeps queuing, we're gonna play with him. Die, bro, die! Just die from the slide. Maybe he was labbing Shane. Bro, try to only check me there. Hope kick. Round start. No, this move is minus 14. So I get launched every time I use this. I think I should start using down one more. No, jab into low. Raven has that. I forgot. Is this guy watching the stream? He started using homing attacks because he knew I labbed that I can step there. Is this guy watching the stream? Okay, nice. Side step 2. Yes, side step 2. Side step 2. Okay, you don't think so? He's watching the stream? Okay. 339k. That's good. Rematch. Demotion. Bro, I'm gonna demote you. You demoted me, I'm gonna demote you. Demote for demote. Guys, we got Brian's 1-1, but like punishable. He could have literally blocked that. Guys! I tried like 3 times cancel stance into guard break. I wanted some style points, but I lost the round. No, thank you so much for the follow, guys. He mashed. That thing is like counter launcher. It is very fast as well. I'm in the air. I'm in the air. I'm fine, guys. I was in the air. And he has a lot of HP. No, I was not in the air. Fifty-fifty from 10 miles away. Whatever, guys. I guess strong. Okay, he came back. I thought he's gonna run away. You know, he always thinks that he's gonna run away, but then somehow he comes back. Rejart, secure the kill, guys. We are gonna secure the kill. And I lost 1500 points. If I had won like 10 games against someone closer to my rank, one rank above, one rank down, or same rank as me, I would have, you can say, promoted by now. I don't know, Mike. You need to ask him. You mean like this, like this, like this? No trolling, guys. No trolling. No trolling. No trolling. No trolling. No, no trolling. No trolling. No trolling. No trolling. I did only hook kick in that round. Bro, what is this thing? Oh, bro, I did the same thing. Was mine fake there? Wave dash. 920, I lost 1500. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Overall, I have more points because I won the set.
battle.
Static Tur, thank you for the follow, brother. I was too logged in the match. Trolling with the hop kicks. That I forgot to say thank you. Okay, so finally we're gonna fight someone other than Raven.
Get ready for the next battle.
iPhone guy. But now we have 4 bars. This is sad. If iPhone guy had like 5 bars with me, I could maybe like farm a lot of points. iPhone bro is back. iPhone bro. Bro, my follow-up did not come out. My follow-up did not come out. Lag. I did running too. iPhone bro, this is 4 bars. No. 3 bars, yeah, 3 bars. I almost won the first round. Where is 3 bars? With the iPhone, bro? Where his controller broke? Guys, wait. His controller is working again. Everyone who is new to the stream, this guy gets his controller stopped working, stop working all of the sudden. This guy has serious, you can say, arcade stick issues. Guys should buy this, bro. Oh, is he gonna rematch? Is he gonna rematch? Okay, he did not. He did not. He wants to play on like 5 bars. Game showed 4 bars, but it was actually 3 bars. That's the thing. Game did the cheating. Yeah, exactly. The connection was too much. Yeah, Mike, I know. I know. We used to get like 5 bars. Against this player, I have been playing like since taken 7 days. He is that SPHC gaming guy. He just keeps changing the name. But now we have like you can say 4 bars connection for some reason. Yeah, maybe he changed internet. Maybe, Mike. That might be the case. Who knows? No. Guys, let me get some air. Guys, can you like play Taken 8 in Destruction 4 rank? In 38 degrees, right? On second floor, this is the second floor where I'm sitting at. On second floor, without fan. I think like playing Taken 8 alone is like too difficult, right? Too toxic. Imagine all of this heat and no fan on top of that. Boom, 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 boom. 35. Oh my god, look at that. I think that ender is good. That combo ender is good. That combo ender is good, guys. Look at that. I found a new combo. Oh my god, that setup is OP. Wait, wait, wait. That setup is OP, guys. That setup is OP. That setup is OP. Back quick slide and let's save my opponent jabs. Let's save my opponent jabs. My opponent cannot jab. I need to be a little slow. I need to be little slow. No, no, not like that. Hey, hey Sylvain, how are you doing? I'm good. You're just trying to rank up. Oh, sorry, not rank up. Find opponents to play with Shaheen in ranked. Uh, up. Art stuck. It's frustrating. Like keep trying, bro. Keep trying. The thing is, like, when you get stuck, what you do? Let's say you're stuck in the ranked. What you're supposed to do? Thank you so much for the follow, Maui TK. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so when you get stuck in rank, what do? You need to like analyze the replays, right? Especially if you know the matchups and stuff like that. But if you are aware what is your weakness, right? Maybe your weakness is like defense, maybe your weakness is offense, right? If you feel like you cannot land attacks, your attacks are too predictable, go to replays and see maybe you're repeating some sort of pattern, right? If you're not repeating some sort of pattern which see like which attacks you're using and which attacks you're not using, right? Attacks that are good that you're not using, improve your offense like that. See how your character is supposed to be played, right? What are the different play styles that work with your character? So let's say if you're playing timing based character, right? And you're not you can say like utilizing pokes, sorry, timing, and you're like only playing around pokes or something like that, maybe like try to play around timing. Maybe you're playing because different characters in Taken, almost every character you can play, you can say with more than one play style. So try to learn as many play styles as possible, which are effective definitely, with your character. Analyze your games. Definitely, you cannot study your opponent. You can study your opponent, but you don't know if you're gonna find the same player again in ranked or not, right? So that's the thing. And like that's it, right? Go to the lab, go to the replays and see is there anything that you did not punish that you could have. So look for those punishable moves, look for your offensive mistakes, see, look at your spacing, look at your movement, right? Analyze these things. If you feel like you got analytical skills where you can analyze everything on your own, If you feel like you tried to analyze many times, but you still cannot figure out what is the mistake that you're making, you can get your replays analyzed by someone else. You can look for a coach, right? You can make sure you don't go for that, hacker coach, right?
For the
Other
next
than that,
battle.
there are like many good coaches out there.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Behind you.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Round three.
Bro, miss inputs on the combos. Miss input. He got so lucky two times. Bro, look, why I'm dropping combos? Okay, GG's, GG's. Super unlucky round. I knew it, he's gonna mash something. Okay, he keeps dragging. Now I know. But there's a long chat going on. You'll need to you'll find moves that you didn't even know you were minus launch and you
Round one.
Masher, he's mashing it. Okay, he didn't whiff on it, but he went for the 50-50 on whiff. Bro, look at those shenanigans. Did rage quit? Guys, did he rage quit? Did this guy rage quit? Or it's my internet that died? Chat, please say something.
Get ready for
No,
the
no, no.
next battle.
When servers, okay, I verified it. When servers disconnect, right, it happens immediately, right? Instantly. Immediately the game disconnects you, right, and you get the notification. When someone disconnects, right, when you shut down the game, maybe the power went off. I don't think he's a guy who will rage quit. I don't think that Hasi Boxer is a guy who will you can say rage quit because he lost like 8 games in a row, but he did not rage quit. I think his game crashed, or maybe you can say what it is called, power off, power went off. Okay, let me read the chat. What's going on in the chat? Play is pretty safe. Okay, sure. Or back down 3 and the 4. Answer, wanna play session and if you can teach me a little bit my mistakes and fundamentals. Where are you from? Where are you from, brother? And what is your rank? Okay, you're from Pakistan and what is your rank? आप कहाँ से हो यार, किस सिटी से? शहर कौन से शहर, कौन से इलाके से? डिस्ट्रिक्शन 3 गुजरावाला. अच्छा, हाला यार. गे गेम के अंदर नाम क्या आपका? हो सकता है ना मैंने आपके साथ खेला हो पहले कभी. Acha, okay, okay, okay. You're not bhai. You're that guy. Okay, bro. What you need to learn? What you need to learn? You're a good player, right? You don't need to learn anything, bro. You know you can like invite me. You know we can play FT. क्लोज कम्बैट क्या मतलब? Bro, like everything is close combat in Tekken 8, right? 50-50 is mix ups, poking, everything is close combat, even timing. Everything is close combat. Just are next to your opponent the entire time you're rushing down with your stances, you're like poking your opponent down, you're trying to time your attack, you know, you're spamming blinds, QC back one. The entire time you're just, you know, like next to your opponent. You're glued to your opponent in this game. Everything is close combat. It is so difficult to play around spacing in a Korean backdash doesn't even exist. Timing and Shaheen matchup. You know, the thing is, look, I will give you some tips. If you wanna learn timing, play Brian, right? And Shaheen matchup, you know, I'm like a troll Shaheen player. We can play FT. We can play FT. You can invite me. We can definitely play FT match. I'm like almost halfway to the Destruction 5. Almost halfway there. Not bad. You know, I remember I played with you during Taken 7 days as well. I remember. You know, you told me like you play on keyboard, something like that. Right on my other account. Where you play Fakumra? So why is Fakumra there? Because you play Lee, that's good. You know, like no one plays Lee in Pakistan. I think it's you, Mosin Shooter, right? Who else plays Lee? Okay, no worries. You know, takes your time. It takes your time. You know, there is another guy
Get ready for the next
who
battle.
plays Lee. There is another guy. I fought that person. There is another player who plays Lee. I fought that person. I remember. Who else? Who else? Yeah, Kuz. Bro, it's like for. You know, this is the issue. This is the issue with Taken 8. You know, like there is a guy named Marshall, right? He plays Steve. Against him, I had like 5 bars, but now I get 4 bars against that player, right? There is an arcade account called Taken Koita. Against those guys, I used to have, you can select 5 bars, but now you know I have like 4 bars. There are like many players against those players. I used to have 5 bars, but now, oh my god, it turned down to 3 bars. You know, like there is a guy whose name was like iPhone. This is 3 bars connection, bro. Unfortunate. You know, like in ranked is different story, right? I don't play ranked, you know, as a serious game mode, right? FT is, you know, where things are serious, right? Where you actually play seriously. You want to win, right? FT sets. Ranked is you can say just for fun. So maybe like in ranked, I'm just, you know, like I can play on 4 bars because I'm streaming. So I'm like, okay, you know what, whatever. But FT matches in it should be like 5 bars. And by the way, there is another guy named Faisal. He plays Linkshire. Against him, I used to have like consistent 5 bars. Now my bars with him are 4. Bro, this is like Takenet, netcode. Takenet's netcode is not the best. So yeah, we have to live with it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Are you competing in like PTL, bro? Answer, bro, are you competing in Pakistan Tekken League? No, I only attend one tournament. Okay, so you only played one tournament in your life because you're not competing because you don't have a proper gear. I can understand the struggle of Pakistani players, bro. I can understand. Back then, when I started playing tournaments, my first tournament, I borrowed an arcade stick of my friend. That is how I played my first tournament. I was like seventh. I secured top 8 for some reason in my first tournament. I don't know how, but I did that. Back then in Tekken 7, long, long, long ago. Like maybe like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that. We are in 2026 now, right? So in 2019, 2018, something like that, around that time. Uh, and I still remember. So look, there is this lock button. Right now, nowadays, arcade sticks are very common. Back then, no one had arcade sticks, right? It was only, you can say, few players who had access to the arcade sticks. So there's this lock button on the arcade stick, right? You see, if you press this, all of these buttons on the control panel, they don't work. So I accidentally pressed the lock button on the arcade stick of my friend, and arcade stick, you can see the control panel stopped working, and I got for it. I was like, maybe I broke the arcade stick or something like that. And then there's a guy named Osama Sami, right? He also goes by the name Believer. He plays Nina. He does not live here in Pakistan anymore. He was a good friend of mine.
Get
We used
ready
to
for the
play like
next battle.
FT section in Tag 2. So I showed my arcade stick to him. I was like, bro, look at this. It is not working. Control panel, none of the button is working. Then he showed me, look, there is a lock button. And I think the lock icon was removed. It was not visible. It was blurry. So that is why I got confused. Otherwise, I would have figured it out myself. Guys, look at the comeback. So that's what happened in my first tournament. And Osama Sami told me like there is a lock button. You press it when you can select start your match. So that you don't accidentally you can say activate. You can select go to the main menu of the game. Guys, look at this setup. Look at this annoying setup. We do guard break. And the first arcade stick I used was Razer Panthera TES2. My friend still has that arcade stick. One of the best. Okay, one and done. Nice. GG's, bro. He did one and done. Finally, he gave up.
Battle.
Razer. No, no, not Razer Panthera. Sorry. Mad Cats TS plus 2. Mad Cats TES plus 2. There is like, if there are any Pakistani viewers who are watching, right? Marvelous Customs. One of the best, you can say, sellers here in Pakistan. Those are the guys whom I contacted. I did not know they are so good because that was, you can say, my first arcade stick purchase time. I did not have any idea from where I can, you can say, like buy sticks and stuff like that. So I contacted them. Someone told me, contact Marvelous Custom. I contacted them. They showed me like Razer Panthera, and it was almost new, and they modified it with the, I think, around 309 mg level. They modified it. They had it modified, right? Instead of Sanwa, it had like crown, and it had like Sanwa buttons. I still remember that day. I was getting that stick for a very good price, but I did not get it. I was like, they did it modified, so there might be something wrong with the stick because I was not that familiar. Like when you play in the arcades, you're not used to the tournaments, right? And stuff like that. I just used to go to the arcades, just play there. And in the arcade sticks, in the arcades, there were not any arcade sticks. There used to be, you can select arcade bodies and some levers, like local levers, and some buttons were attached to it, right? So I used to play on that. I played on that thing my entire life. So I did not get that Razer Panthera. And like one of my favorite arcade sticks is Razer Panthera. But then I ended up getting Obsidian one. I still have that arcade stick. I ended up purchasing like Obsidian one, combo Obsidian one from Hira Malik's center. There is a guy, Hira Malik's, you can say, business partner. His name is Raza. So I got my first Kamba Obsidian one from him. It was almost brand new. You can say like almost, yeah. No one had played on that stick. Bro, that's how I got my first gear. And inshallah you'll get one soon, brother. Not five. You will get one as well. Don't worry. Keep trying, taking good the potential. Do the hard work, go play tournaments, show your potential. Right. Show what you got. Go out there and play the tournaments, get the arcade stick. You can even get the local one. The local arcade sticks are very good as well in Pakistan, the local made. Just make sure you get, you can say, one from it's a trusted source, right? And it should be good. A lot of players, they play on local made arcade sticks. And I think like I sold one arcade stick very recently. I had Mad Cat's TES Plus. Sold it for a very cheap price to one of my friends. I sold it for like $70. Yeah, $70, something like that. So yeah, mixed box. Okay, that's good. You may attend tournaments. Yeah, go attend tournaments. Play. Whatever it's called. Play the tournaments. You have mixed box. That's mixed box is the proper gear. What else do you need? Mixed box is one of the best level-less controllers out there, right? So I don't think you should switch. Mixed box is very good. You're talking about that, the first ever mixed box, right? The mini one, like this little. There is a mixed box. There is this little. My friend had that. He actually got it for free from the mixed box company. But don't you have like any arcades in Gujarat? You know, you can go and play there, right? Because Mohsin Shooter, he lives in Gujarat as well, right? Atif is from Gujarat, and I think Atif has moved back to Gujarat, if I remember correctly, right? He streams because Arslan is not here anymore. So how far it is? How far is the center from your home? And who is the owner of that center? No, like 45 minutes on because like when you say it is 45 minutes drive from your home. Okay, Khalil Ashmi. I see. I think you should go there. There are many good players there. I think Hafiz still plays there, I think, right? Hafiz, you know the Diligent player, does he still play there? I still remember I used to like spam FT matches versus, Team Gujranwala, the entire team. Back then, Hafiz was still learning the game, you know. Dark Armor, yeah, there's Dark Armor. Yeah, there are many other good players. Back then, there was a guy, Haroon. Is Haroon still playing the game? Haroon is that, like old classic player from Taken 5 days. Oh my god. I'm not finding any matches.
Get ready for the next
I
battle.
have played a lot against Hafiz and Haroon and like all of these guys in Taken 7. Taken 7 these guys were still learning. So it was easy to win, but now they're very strong players. Wait. Wait. Why is this combo not working now? Huh? Minus 21. Guys, I'll be back. I need to drink some water. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Is it Jinx Star or is it Jin X Star VT? Yeah, let me lab the okay situation I was labbing earlier. Uh, Wake up? No. So this is the okay situation. Punish and jab and armor. Okay. So let's lab that okay situation. Okay, it loses to armor. Does it beat jab? Okay, it loses to jab as well. Up one. Yeah, up one, up one. Okay, remember. Up one beats the jab. Okay, up one beats the armor. So they have to like take the up one. This is good, okay. This is good, okay. What about like 13 frame mid interrupt? Okay, this is good. So, uh, no, that does not work. Thank you for the follow, note by brother Shukriya. Let me see which low I can use there. Okay, running too. Ah, nice, nice. Does it beat armor? Okay, it beats armor. Wait. Let me test another option. What about side step 1 plus 2? Okay, it loses to armor. What about jab? Oh my god, it beats jab. It beats jab, guys. It beats jab. The opponent has to wake up and take the mix. Yet it loses to armor, but the thing is like if your opponent goes for the armor, you have like many other options. You can do this, you see. So like the mix-up is annoying. Side step 2. Side step 2 should be it. I don't get anything when counter it. Yeah, I don't get anything when counter it. Side step 2. Hmm. Up one is good as well, especially. Okay, this hook is good. So up one running to. What else we got? Maybe side step right one plus two. So let's see. Like it does not matter to be honest which direction I go because I'm not trying to evade. I recover fast. You can see first. So no, that does not work. Wait, what about stance 2? That is too slow. 15. Up 1. Wait, let me see something. Let me try something. No, does not work. That okay does not work. Maybe I can like do crouch dash, get a bit closer to the opponent. Okay, it loses 2 armor. Let me see. Can it beat the jab? No, it did not beat the jab there. It was a punish. I think maybe this. No, that doesn't work. Uh, okay, so I have to delete. I have to delete. What can be okay? Okay, wait, I have another idea. What about this? This one is good. This one is good. No, 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 no. I need to cancel it. Too confusing. Inputs are too confusing. This is the okay, guys. This is the okay. This is the okay. This is the okay. Uninterruptible okay. Now I need to find someone to use this okay on. Knowledge. I don't think like it is going to be possible to do this compound 4 bars properly. Okay, that is good as well, to be honest. Okay, so that is the situation where opponent is, you can say, forced to uh, take the mix. So look, now if opponent goes for the armor, yeah, they cannot even do anything. They just have to take the mix. Your opponent has to hold the mix. You have so many extra frames there. Okay, if I do 2 dashes, it's too much.
Get ready for the next battle.
Why is it so difficult to find opponents? Why Namco? Why? Wait, did Raven player block me? Because he's still online. No, he did not block me. He did not. So it was like most of it was like this player I fought today. It was just this Raven player, and then one Brian, and then the Raven again. So guys, we only fought one guy today, one player, and now the player is offline. Maybe he is not queuing. Even if he is queuing, for some reason I cannot find the player.
Get ready for the next battle.
Huh? What is this, guys? Look, look at this. Oh my god! Look at this. Imagine doing this to a Kazuya player. Imagine doing this to a Kazuya player. Doing this. No, no, no. And boom, you have lost half HP. Okay, so yeah, let me try one more okay situation. No. Okay, that one is good. That one is good. Wait, let me try something. So if your opponent goes for the armor move, you can do this. Hello, and you deal like 20 million damage. Meanwhile, you take the like 10-15 damage. It's taking too long to find a game. Let's try someone else. Let's try Leroy.
Next battle.
Maybe I will find some opponents. By the way, if you guys have any character requests, you can send me. You can tell me, I can play the character that you want me to play. I think like this skin should beat armor. This is install move, right? It might be like too much. Great. Guys, let's try doing big boy combo. And the 4-3. No, not that combo. But I'm not finding any game on any character. What's the issue with this? We're gonna play Shaheen. we're gonna pick like fancy Shaheen. This dress.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yoshi time. Just like 5 minutes, right? If you don't find any games on Shaheen, you will pick Yoshi. Because when I played Shaheen for the first time, day one, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take him to Destruction 5. I would be there if I were finding games. So it's all about, you can say, being able to find games. I'm very I'm halfway there. I think I'm halfway there. I'm in the middle of 4 and 5. I'm sitting at like 340k points. Yeah, 340. No, 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 I'm not halfway there. Never mind. Yeah, I'm a quarter there, not halfway. Or maybe like 1/3 there. Okay, what is my opinion, Shane? My opinion has changed. He's higher. He's higher. You can say then I put him on my tier list. Because we also have to consider everyone else's strength has gone down, right? That is the thing. Because everyone else go down and Shane is same. So that's the thing. Because now, so the thing is like now Shane is there, right? And off-brand Dragon, no, he's not as strong as Dragon, no. He's not there. Maybe like high A plus tier, right? Maybe like next to Armor King Lily. Yeah, brand. AK might pick him back. Unmovable object. What do you mean? AK might pick him back. Pick who? Okay. You mean AK? Ah, I see. Okay, AK might pick Shine back. Which character AK is playing nowadays? It depends. Like if he's playing a character stronger than Shane, maybe know who literally dropped Shaheen. Yeah, AK did drop Shaheen. Lohi plays Shaheen as well. So the thing is, Lohi even tried Shaheen versus Atif Sana in season 2, but it did not work, right? That's the thing. Okay, you saw him in Claudio. AK has been. Hey, wait. AK has been playing King, right? It's AK or Book? I think Book has been playing King. It's Book who has been playing King. The thing is like the tier list I made on day one. After patch 3.2, that was the first impression. So, definitely my opinions are gonna change over time, right? I'm like thinking to move some characters up, some tiers, some character. But the thing is like I have another idea, a total new idea when it comes to you can say making the tier list. I won't make you can say tier list like I did the last time, and I don't think I have seen anyone make a tier list like that. Maybe people make tier lists like that, but I have a new idea. Because in this game, when you put a character to bottom 5, it does not make sense, right? Let's say if I put Lee Chowlan, I did put Lee Chowlan to bottom 5, but when you hear it, it does not make sense because that character is too strong, right? So you cannot like put him bottom 5. Let's say if I move that character up, someone else comes down. to bottom 5, right? Someone has to be there, you can say, at bottom 5, right? And when you look at all of these characters, so the bottom 5 world, that these characters, they don't deserve the bottom 5 world, right? There are very few, but most of the characters don't deserve that bottom 5 world. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like assign tiers to every single character. So it's going to be like, not S tier. I'll start from S plus tier, and I'll move like highest tier characters to S plus, right? And then there are some going to be some S tier characters, and then A plus, and in each tier characters are going to have like same strength, right? So there is no bottom 4, bottom 5, or things like that. Because you guys might have noticed when it came to, you can say, Shaheen, Lee Chawlan, these characters, I was like struggling there. Okay, which character do I move, or which character do I move down, right? Some characters, it is so difficult to decide between, you can see, some characters, for example, like Shaheen and Armor King, right? Sorry, not Shaheen and Armor King, Steve and Armor King. Like, okay, which character do I move up? Which character? Which character do I move down? Then I decided to, you can say, put, you can say, Steve above Armor King, right? So I got stuck at many situations like that when I was making the tier list. So I think I won't, you can say, like run into the same issue if I make the tier list the new way. I think it's Yoshimitsu time. Whatever, guys, we're gonna play Yoshi. I don't think I'm gonna find
For the next
any games on Shaheen. The rank is too high for this region. The rank is too high. Too high. A 4-4 is bad? No, no, no. 4-4 is very good move. It's not bad. Who told you it's bad? It's a homing mid, right? It's like AD is a forward 4. It's the same thing but with free follow up. You have to like force your opponent to duck, right? By using your lows. Yushi as a character does not have strong lows, right? That's why like this move is not that good. But the thing is, like, let's say if they give Yoshi a strong low poke, then they're going to nerf this move for sure. That's the thing. That's the challenge, right? So you have to like force your opponent to duck somehow, so that you can land a forward 4. That's the real challenge. Because if you land it, if your opponent does not duck, keep doing this, right? It is risky poke, but it's there. Maybe like down back 4. It suits that, you can say, like poking style, right? Yoshi is not a poking style character. So Yoshi having this move, this move itself, if you look at the properties, is very strong, right? But yes, I understand what you're trying to say, where you are coming from. No, 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 like look, a forward 4 is strong versus people who duck. Down forward 2 does not do anything, if someone is ducking a lot, you see. And versus Yoshi, people don't duck, so you have to like give them the reason. So down forward 4 is different thing, a forward 4 is different thing. Down forward 2 is different. A forward 4 is different. Both are different moves. So it's not about landing the mid attack. If they're ducking, what you're gonna do with this? This move does nothing if they duck. This move does like 44 damage. You know, select Claudio's up back too, but homie. But Claudio goes, you can select strong low pokes to force opponent to duck, right? So step 4. So that is like Claudio's up back too. You know, conditioning is better. So you don't have like, you know, strong conditioning with this move. Maybe this move, right? Maybe like you can use this move. Condition your opponent to duck, but it's too risky. Yeah, you can do it from crouch. You can do a forward 4 from crouch. Yes. Because all of the forward inputs you can do from crouch. Because look, for this low you don't have to go to crouch. I think like, you know, Yoshi got other strong mid, like down forward 3 one is another very strong mid. Like what is happening? Why I am not finding any game? It's been maybe like, you know, like 10 million years since I found a game. Wi-Fi. Why these Wi-Fi players? What's happening, guys? I'm not finding any game at all. I am not finding any game at all. What's wrong with the net code? Well, let me show you something. Uh, 12 p.m. You know, to be honest, it's not about the time. It's not about the time. You know, when it comes to like finding games, you know, you just find games every time. It doesn't matter at which time you play. You can play around midnight and you'll find games. You can play around early morning. The thing is, like, arcades are open. You know, most of the arcades are open around this time. So people in the arcades, people at home, you know, they play Taken. But most of the players, they're back from work, you know, from their offices, you know. You can say like students, they're back from the school because schools close around like 12:30 p.m. nowadays. And you're like an hour ago, half an hour ago, I was finding game, right? An hour ago. No, I did it the other way, right? You know, there is a setup. There is a whole setup. If they do tech roll, I think right. No, no, left maybe. Look, yeah, okay, that is the setup. You can do downward at the wall. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, this is good actually. Does it work on like both tech rolls? Oh, it does not work on the tractor right. Whatever, whatever, whatever. But how did I do the double one? Wait, how did I do the double sword? Look, I landed this move twice. I landed this move twice. Look, so it said double it. Look, this is single hit, right? It did 60 damage. Wait, it did more damage than that. Okay, we found the point. I'm gonna try that unblock. You can select double suicide.
The next battle.
This Divergent is good. I'm gonna try the setup on him.
Round one. Fight.
Nice. I'm dead. Back to 2. I supposed to back to 2. Okay, I thought he won't do it. He won't let me have fun with Joshi. No, this flying thingy, it's killing me. Uh, one and done. Oh my god, look at that guy. He won and he did one and done. What a lie. Like, against Yoshi, everyone does one and done. That's the issue. You remember Slijin? The other day when I was playing Yoshi, everyone was doing like one and done. No Wi-Fi, no Wi-Fi. What's the time? 1-4. Oh my god. Guys, I need to go. I need to like get my kids back from the school. I need to go. I'm late. I'm late by 4 minutes. I need to go, guys. I didn't notice. It's like 1 p.m. You're welcome. You're welcome. I need to rate someone. Let me see who is online. Let's rate someone real quick. And I'll go then. Stream manager. We're gonna rate me in Wednesday. किधर से हो? फिर मैं पाकिस्तान से. Okay, guys. I'll go now. Thank you so much for staying around.